I'm alone in the studio and I'm about to create the Red King from Last of Us Part 2.
ClayClaim.
A lovely evening to you all. I was just painting with some red paint. And now we are creating the Red King from Last of Us Part 2. I got a lot of requests asking not only for this character, but to create anything from this game. Here we go. Now that the blueprint is fixed on the table, we will start working on the skeleton by taking aluminum wire. The Red King is really big. Also as a miniature created with clay, we will use a very lightweight filling in a minute. At first we have to figure out which arms and legs we want to support with the wire, because the Red King has multiple arms and legs. Now we are wrapping around, oh no, the aluminum foil around the aluminum wire to get this starting point for the Red King. We take grey, ochre, brown and a lot of white, which we have now also available in the online store in these huge packages. So check it out, ClayClaim.com. We will mix this together. What a beautiful color. Maybe we throw in some more bright pink by using the clay machine. Careful, I don't want to squeeze my finger in there. We successfully destroyed some parts of the blueprint, which we don't need anymore, because we can start coating. This is the left leg of this guy. I'm really wondering how he is able to walk with just 2 legs and being that heavy. As background information, I haven't played the game yet, but probably will. I know about the infection, the fungus, and the different stages of the exposed bodies, if you can say it like this. The fungus attacks the brain cells, and first starts to alter the behavior of the hosts. And then the host will go through different stages. We have the runner, the stalker, the clicker, and the bloater, or a shambler. And finally, and I'm not really sure if this is the final stage, or if this just happened once in evolution, the Red King stage. And also that some characters in the game, Last of Us Part 2, like Ellie, are immune to the fungus, so she won't turn into a runner, and all these other stages. What a beautiful foot. And some fungus growing on the body, slowly. We have the other foot with the foot nail, and then we start working on the very first arm, which is going to the ground. And honestly, I'm really happy that this arm is right there, because otherwise my creation would just fall over. So it helps to have like 3 legs for a creation, for a stabilization. And we have some more fungus, and this will also be the spot where one of the heads will be located. It's the head of a clicker with a splitted head, because the brain has changed has exploded. The fungus inside has grown a lot. Now let's work on the fingers. This guy is really fat. He used to eat a lot when he was a human. Or the fungus has changed his body and he used to be an athlete. Oh yeah, that's right. Carefully, the last finger. The hand expression is quite important for this creation. You see all these hands in these uncomfortable positions, and they should really look like this. We have a total of 6 or 7 hands on the front side, but also on the back side. I make sure to make the fingers really thin, otherwise all the other hands look too fat, too bold. But just only the 2 arms from the main guy should look that fat. And let's start placing the other arms inside. One goes right there on the top, and another on the back side. Let's turn him around and we can start working on the back side. I start by placing all the arms and legs. I was happy enough to find a 3D model on YouTube of this guy, which I could use as reference. This is some fungus growing also on the top. It should really look like as if some naked bodies were piled up together to one fleshy ball. This is some parts of a clicker which can be seen, and this is the first head of the clicker in the front. We have a total of 4 faces we are creating. I was not 100% accurate on the faces, but I thought this would support the whole creation when I'm not too accurate. When some parts are coincidence and not planned, and some parts just happen to be the way they are by using the material clay, which is perfect for horror creations like this one. We add some tiny hairs on the back, placing the last head, maybe some more fungus, and we are ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked Rat King. Now all we have to do is to use some acrylic paint and a lot of water, because I don't want to cover up too much of this beautiful clay color, which looks so disgusting. So make sure to add a lot of water to the color. Beautiful effects on the fungus parts of the body. Now it's time for the red paint for the mouth parts of the clickers. And maybe we add also some cracks to the skin and cracks to the fungus infected areas. Beautiful. Still wet, it looks like blood, but as soon as the color starts to dry, it gets really matte. And this is why I add some transparent polish, especially to the mouth parts and the fungus. And we can remove this guy from the plate. And I guess, guys, that's it! The Rat King from Last of Us Part 2!
I hope you enjoyed this video, creating the Red King from Last of Us Part 2. If you want to see more from this game, let me know and write it down in the comments. I guess that's it for today. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay creative. Bye!
This amazing soundtrack is from the game Last of Us Part 2. If we get a copyright claim, it was worth it.